This thing runs out of fucking gas. I'm gonna lose my mind. Sorry. Nope. Fucking bitch. Thank fucking God. A 4.5 gallon tank and I just put 4.477 in it. Oh yeah, way better. Okay. I have not done a fucking video. Probably gonna swear a lot because this helmet sucks. I'm used to the Shoei GT Air. That helmet's amazing. Because of the rain and because I was in a motorcycle accident. I didn't get hurt, but my cousin got fucked up pretty bad. I don't like talking in this helmet because it's really fucked up. I'm not used to it anymore. I'm definitely going to have to get some new cheek pads for this piece of shit. Because I'm not fucking up the Shoei to put a camera on it. That thing's too nice now that it's painted. I don't know when, but I'll have to give you guys a video of the helmet because it matches the bike. This thing is still recording. I don't know if I'm getting any voice on it. So we were on our way to Capitola, and traffic was doing the slinky thing, so we're splitting lanes. And my cousin, who was an extremely new rider, was at the end because he didn't know where we were going. We should have just put him in front, but, you know, hindsight's 20/20. So traffic sped up and then immediately stopped. So I'm the number two guy following my buddy James, and he stopped, so I stopped, and it was a sudden stop, but you know, I'm trying to keep a certain amount of dispersion, you know. And I look in my rear view, and my cousin's just barreling down on me, dude, super quick. And right before he hit me, I'm pretty sure I said out loud, "This asshole is gonna hit me." I try to throttle out, but because I stopped so quickly, I didn't really downshift to a lower gear that was enough to have the acceleration. So he just slams into me, climbs up my tire, hits me in the back, and lifts me off the bike. I thought my bike was okay because I didn't really know what happened, but it was not. So anyway, I stay up. I don't go down. I think these tires are low. I look in the rear view after I get control of the bike and pull over. He's rolling in the road with the bike rolling with him, and the last guy, who was my buddy Matt, and his fiance, now wife, are tumbling on the highway too. So we run down there. Well, James is already there because he saw everything, and so he beat me, and I was a little ways down because it took me a little while to get control of the bike and pull off to the side of the road. So after I get done running down there, James is checking out Matt and Zarina, and so I do a medical assessment on my cousin. He seems all right. I'm checking for broken bones, checking for soft spots, checking for blood. He's answering all the questions, so I think he's coherent. And you know, he's been boxing since he's a kid, so I mean, he's no stranger to head injuries. Well, Matt and Zarina had to be airlifted out, and then so we're talking to Jeff, who's my cousin. With all the paramedics there, this kid is like, "Man, I can't believe I didn't go down." And then like me, James, and the ambulance guy was like, "What?" Yeah, I think you need to get in the hospital. Go to the hospital too. Well, he had bleeding in his brain, and yeah, so he's been fucked up for a year. I mean, he's all right. He's coherent. but he just gets he can't eat. He gets nauseous. He wakes up throwing up. And unfortunately, the only thing he could do to cure it is smoke weed, and they won't even let him go back to work yet. So he's pretty much getting fired, but he's starting another job. He's actually landed on his feet, so he's okay. It's just that one, head thing. So it sounds bad, but he's actually doing really good. So I'm going to take the usual route here that I always take. So anyway, that's happened with that. Now fast forward to my fucking drama. It took me 10 months to get this bike. This fucking asshole mechanic, he's not an asshole, he's actually a good guy, but he fucked me. I took it to him thinking, oh, well, Midnight Mechanics gonna do a fucking good job like they always do. He's swamped, so because I know him, he puts me on the back burner. Lied the entire time. He had the bike for 3 months and never even took it apart. So I'm calling him. He's like, I ordered that part. It'll be next week. I want to do a ride for Father's Day. Think I'm going to get my bike back because he said everything was fine. Oh, I dropped this piece. I dropped the fender and chipped it. I can't paint it. I got to reorder it. I got to reorder this. I got to order your mirrors, blah, 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 blah. Well, my buddy, 2 months after I get into an accident, he goes down right on his way home from work. So we snatch him up. I drive him to the mechanic because he's dropping off his bike. He's fine. I get there. My bike is sitting in the same fucking spot. He didn't expect me to come by. It's been outside. A garage bike has been outside now for 2 months. Ended up being 3 months by the time I got it. So now he's trying to order all the shit he told me he ordered months ago, right? And then he's like, okay, I found a guy who has your fender, but in order to overnight it, because now I'm pissed off, I want my bike, but I'm not going to yell at John. I mean, John's a good guy. He just fucked up. He's like, it's going to be $300 overnight. How do you want to handle it? And I was like, well, I'm not fucking paying. He's like, all right, I'll do it this one time for a favor. Fuck yeah, you do it. You said you ordered it like months ago. So the day before I get my bike, and that's after I had driven down there expecting it to be done, and it wasn't even done yet. He starts on it that night, calls me that morning, and is like, yeah, your fucking, your subframe's bent. And it's like, motherfucker, that shit should have been figured out months ago. So I'm like, well, put my fucking bike together, because don't let the insurance company know, because they're already suing Jeff. So it's bugging the fuck out of me. He wasted that entire insurance money on shit that I don't even have on the bike anymore. So I decide to make it a bobber, right? Because that way we'll get rid of that subframe. So I call up fucking John and say, hey man, get prices. But I'm already fucking done with the guy, but I figure I'll test him this one time to see maybe he won't fuck me again. Oh, poor guy. So I call around and I told him about Conquest Customs. And then I get a price on the bobber kit. So I call him back up like 3 weeks later, and I was like, hey man, how much? You said you were going to call like 2 weeks ago. He just fucking makes up a price. He's like, oh yeah, it'll be around this much. I'm like, you never even called, so that's it, dude. I'm done with you. And then I was riding my bike with a fucked up, because it's got a slant because the subframe's fucking bent, right? Well, guess what? The fucking fender fucking taillight falls off while I'm riding it from my work. Thank God I wasn't on the freeway. I get lifted off the bike, and I'm like, I thought I hit a piece of debris. I get home, and I find the fender wedged in, or not the fender, the fucking light wedged in between the fucking, wedged in between the goddamn exhaust. And I'm like, look at this fucking shit. I was like, how the fuck does that fall off? I called John, he's like, well, dude, it's fucking screwed on there. Well, you obviously fucked up, dude, again. And then he's like, oh, well, you owe me some money for this. I'm not fucking paying you shit, dude. You owe me fucking money. But I'm washing my hands of it. John's a good guy. He just, fuck, dude, if you're fucking packed, you need to hire more people. Anyway, I got the fucking custom. I found a guy who does side jobs. Had him do all the fucking work. He had a painter, so he took everything apart. And it took a long time because the painter was like, hey, dude, it's backed up. I had to find the side covers were shit, and then I didn't know what I wanted to do for paint. Dude, it's a mess. Dude, it was a mess. But finally, I got the fucking bike back, and it's been raining and freezing, so I've been riding it. Which is why, oh yeah, I'll get a video out there a week or 2 weeks. Didn't happen. So now I'm going to do a walk around. If this fucking camera's even working. Oh, there it is. This is the only thing that bugs me. is the heat guard, because I burned the shit on myself. So they sell that. They sell like a little fucking cover around it, which I might get, but I needed to save my ass. I had the rims powder coated fully black. I had the EGA on the side cover. That's a different side cover. You can't use the Hammer side cover for that. So I had to find an aftermarket side cover for like a certain, like a cross country. I had Arlen Ness, dude, they had a veteran sale, and I got this and that guy right here. I don't know if you can see it or not, for like $100, dude, because it was already half off because Victor's going out of business, and then they gave me extra shit for veterans. So I got a killer price on that. The LED, like the rear, I mean, that's fucking, dude, I love it. I got those. I had them black out. The painter blacked out this speedometer cover, and it's good. He told me they never paint the fucking gas cap, so the gas cap still has a chip in it right here, which I was like, why the fuck wouldn't you just touch that up? But whatever. I still got the Daymaker on there, which is awesome. The guy, the side job guy, I don't know if he wants me to throw his name out there or not, but I got cards for him. If anybody wants to know who did the work, he's in, where does he live in? Like Pleasanton area. And if you want to know, just message me and I'll give you his card, or I'll give you his information. And then when I got the bike, it was super clean. He cleaned the fuck out of it. I got the bike back from fucking Midnight Mechanics, and the shit was covered in like a layer of dust everywhere. He gave it the shittiest wipe down ever. It was unbelievable, dude. Unprofessional. So that's the bike. Oh, and the exhaust. I got new exhaust. They're called Ground Pounders from Conquest Customs. They're nice, dude. It's fucking mean. Thing's not gonna fall over. The whole bike fucking moved. It does backfire a lot. So, well, that's it, man. I'm gonna try to make this video short. I think I get to commute to work now. It's not supposed to rain, but it is what it is, dude. It's just been so frustrating with this bike. And like, man, like you think you're friends with a guy. I mean, it's not like he had me over or anything. And you know what? On Father's Day when he lied, he did offer me to ride, he did offer his bike to ride, but I don't like riding other people's bikes. You know? What if I fuck it up? So, I mean, that's the thing. That's the one saving grace. He's not a bad guy. He just, he just handled it so wrong, dude. So wrong. But, I mean, that's pretty much it, dude. I mean, I'm sure I'm forgetting a lot of stuff, but I'm trying to keep this video short and sweet. And then I'm dealing with my truck. So the bike's pretty much set up. I'm pretty much done with it. I mean, I got a bolt kit. I'm trying to switch out the bolts, but I just haven't done it. I got one side done. I just, I got other shit going on. Okay, that's the helmet. I'm pretty sure you guys got got a view of it. Okay. I mean, I'm pretty sure it was in it before, but it's nice. I'm gonna end this.